Live now. Live in the regs.
Oh, infinite love, peace, and light, everybody. I'm King Gregory, and welcome back to my channel 444. Welcome to the first official episode. I'm joined here by two brothers of a three-part team. We have Walt, we have George, representing the realfronto.com. So without further ado, we're going to get right into it. First, gentlemen, I'd like to thank y'all both for coming through. It's a blessing and an honor to meet two entrepreneurs that's in the game and doing it, to show people like myself who look like us and don't believe these opportunities exist, that we have to sell bud or we have to sell drugs or rob somebody to get by. That's the public image that's put out there. So, tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
Definitely. Yeah, I'm from the New York area. I go by Walt, and I am part owner and CEO of the Real Fronto. We are a 100% all natural tobacco company, and our focus really is providing the best smoking experience for you. Like, if you consume a lot of cannabis or consume anything and you're smoking it, it does affect your body. So we're aware of that, and because of that, we want to push the product forward. And I'm grateful enough and lucky enough to be building this business with my best friend and my brother here, which is George. We're here.
Hey everybody, George from the New York area. Yeah, my brother came up with the idea, and then our other brother, he was definitely like the main mover and shaker, and all together we worked and used everyone's strength to just kind of grow the company, grow our bond with each other, and made all just having fun while doing it too, because a lot of hard nights, long nights, a lot of driving and stuff like that. But it's good because then you have like these celebrations where you hit these marks or these goals, and then it just makes all that hard work worth it.
Yeah.
So you say you're from the New York area. Like, where about in New York? How old are you? Give us a little bit of background.
Definitely. I reside in Queens right now. You feel me? And grew up in Long Island. You feel me? And definitely New York at heart. Comes natural to me. That's kind of where the hustle comes from. So born and raised in New York for sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Same?
Yeah, same.
All right. So what is your earliest childhood memory? Your earliest positive childhood?
Earliest childhood.
Positive childhood.
Positive. I think there's one time we were in the snow and we were just like running around, and we had like a dog. That was my best friend for a little while.
Yeah.
And we were just like out there playing that shit. Just running around, just hanging out. It was like my cousins were there. It was like a whole second generation. Little kids, innocent. Like, we don't know what's going on around the whole, all the shit we're going through right now that we're experiencing. At that moment, we didn't see. None of that even existed, kind of. Just for that second, for that moment. And so, I cherish that moment because now it's not the same anymore. You got everything, every day something's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough.
You want to add on to that?
Yeah, it's similar. My moment was definitely centered around childhood, you feel me? And I have a pretty successful aunt, and being able to travel somewhere and see someone who looks like us be able to get over the hump, you feel me? Get out the rat race and get to a point like that. So from a young age, seeing that there's no limit to the ceiling. The ceiling limit you put is what you put on and the people around you put on you, but you can make that shit happen. Yeah.
So I got a question, because you said people that look like us. You gave us background. You from Queens, you grew up in Long Island. Early childhood memory was beautiful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I see why y'all have your mission to help create something like that, preserve that. You feel what I'm saying? That was beautiful. So how old are you, man? Because y'all entrepreneurs, y'all young black entrepreneurs. I need to know, because I want to open up a business, start an LLC and stuff. How old are you?
Yeah. I just turned 30.
30?
Just turned 30, man. Yeah, 30 last month.
And y'all got this business going, y'all three brothers like this. How old are you?
32.
32.
32.
So hold on. 30, how old is your older brother? Your other brother, excuse me.
Yeah, he maybe 45, maybe 40, 46, something like that.
So y'all all within basically a 17 year range, 12-year range of each other.
Yeah.
That's fire, bro.
Yeah.
Like, because did you have sibling rivalry? Like growing up? Because I can't imagine. I got two brothers.
Yeah.
We all Leos.
Damn.
Yeah,
all three of y'all?
All three of us Leos.
That's
August
crazy.
5th, the 6th, and the 17th.
Yeah.
We tolerate each other. We
Okay.
love each other. We tolerate each other. I wouldn't say ever we get along.
Yeah.
But we find compassion and love to communicate.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't imagine trying to run a company with two of them. Explain to me that process from sibling rivalry to running the company.
That is a very interesting point. It does make it a little more difficult when it's family involved. It's a little more passionate and a little more committed though. So it's like like a double-edged sword. But understanding personalities, I think that was our biggest hiccup. We'd be definitely further on with the company if we were able to figure out how to coexist with your siblings in the business. And it did trip us up for a little bit. We just recently got through it, but it's definitely not easy.
All right, so you want to add on to that?
No.
All right, so cool. My next question is this. For people who have one or more siblings that they're trying to work with, like for me and my brothers, you have any advice, any tools or tactics that y'all utilize to help get y'all through those tough times?
You want to take this one or?
Yeah, sure. I would say is this. All have a common goal. Like I always say, I'll never leave a leafer behind. Like, you know what I'm saying? We all in the hustle together. Like, you need help, I need help. Like, everybody's always trying to, like, ensure that the boat keeps moving forward. And with that mindset, like, in place and already instilled within a group of people, the boat will always go forward no matter what. Like, pause, take a break, and, you know, we have rifts, but, like, at the end of the day, we still got the oar in the water just paddling as fast as possible. Just because we're, like, a unit, right? So, like, you could be upset and still work hard, you know?
So
just to like, you know, like we're gonna hash this out eventually, but I'm not about to fuck up my money because I'm mad. You know what I'm saying?
So you basically take that anger, that dense energy, transmute it and use it to move forward through the company. And then we'll deal with the problem later.
It's more like a Heisman off of it. Like, I just like, you gotta like get them off you. You gotta get them off you, you know? That's all you can do. Like, none of that energy. Cause, no, I really believe that positive energy gets positive energy and negative energy.
Some things you want to touch on, inspiration, mommy, daddy,
No, facts. We were lucky enough to be a black family who was raised with two parents. We have a two-parent household. Both of our parents are educators, so like they instill in us at an early age, like, yo, go. School is important. You feel me? Like that's not. And at this point, I don't know how much I agree with that, but there are some thought process skills that I learned from school.
Yeah.
Like the actual shit you learn, that shit don't help you, but being able to think and be analytical and a problem solver. So like that was instilled in us at an early age, and like
consequential thinking.
Yeah, like you gotta puzzle it together. You feel me? Like it wasn't the best like emotional home. You feel me? Like I had to learn how to be an emotional adult from being in real world and shit, but like the love was there. And like that's what we pour into the company. Like at the end of the day,
the realfronto.com.
Yeah, the real go get that, and that love came from our parents. Like you can fuck up and still love somebody, and to make family work, you have to understand like, yo, at least so many people have ill intentions for you or about you. Like even if the security guard, like he could have let us shoot on that side, but he just has the ill energy. You feel me? So like the fact that family, they're coming to you with a genuine loving energy, that's all you can ask for real. Yeah.
So I want to touch on something, right? Because we said realfronto.com. Check it out. The Real Fronto. That is TheRealFronto.com.
Right.
Now the reason why I'm doing that, because not only am I representing these gentlemen, they represent me. I also represent New York State Cannabis Connect.com, NYSCannabisConnect.com, also affiliated with Cannabis Workforce Initiative.org. That's Cannabis Workforce Initiative.org. So I represent these people like it's a circle that I'm a part of, you know, and they inspired me to do what these individuals are doing. You know, you can make money from cannabis without touching the flower. They got everybody distracted. Everybody from marginalized community focus on opening dispensaries. I'm not saying it's not a bad idea, but it's like a pump and dump situation where they pump money into it, make as much as they can, and then it's gonna have no value. the weed market is going to become oversaturated. This next round of licenses come out. After that, it's going to be open. It's going to be open for anybody to apply for a license. So once that happens, it's going to be an infinite amount of dispensaries that can open in New York City. You know, and what that means is for people in marginalized community that was using cannabis to support their family, the street hustlers, they're going to get phased out. You feel me? And then if you're lucky enough to have a dispensary, that's going to get phased out because the market is going to become oversaturated. So you got to ask yourself, how can I make money from cannabis without touching the plant? Because Easy Water don't sell not one piece of bud. Roll paper don't sell not one piece of bud. You hear what I'm telling you? Like, think about how you can make money from. You can make some hemp sneakers, you can make hemp clothing. Get down with these brothers with the Real Fronto team. There's ways to make money out there without being in these streets selling money, because the streets is now turning into dispensaries. A couple of years ago, we was getting the cops called on us for selling money in front of the Arab delis. Now they have the block, bro. You see what I'm saying? Look at what's going on. We about to get phased out. We don't have access to real estate like that in New York City, New York State. So we're not the ones opening up delis and bodegas and these pop-up spots. And the ones that was lucky enough to open up pop-up spots in the hood, they getting shut down first. The ones that's not getting shut down is the ones that's in affluent neighborhoods. But that's neither here nor there, man. Let's get back to these brothers. Thank you for that. Little public broadcast announcement.
That shit was tough, bro. That shit was tough.
Need to know. You know, for this information, go to NewYorkStateCannabis.com, workforce, Cannabis Workforce Initiative.org, you know, RealFronto.com. So let me ask y'all a question. Is there anything else y'all want to add on to this, man? Any final thoughts? Anything y'all want to touch on you think we missed?
I want you to be mindful what you're consuming and putting into your body, from the food you eat, from the liquor you put, and even down to the Fronto you use. All of that has an impact on your body long term. So just do your research, be mindful, and we got you. Find your local bodega, local corner store, cop the Real Fronto. Give us some feedback. Like, we really want this brand to grow with y'all. Like, y'all support us, and it goes back and forth. So any feedback is welcome, and we love you all.
All right, guys. Also, we also help small businesses in the area. So if you have any bag designs you need printed, if you need any signs, if you need any marketing, you need any Google ads, help businesses make money so that we can all grow together in the community. So you can find us at info@therealfronto.com, info@therealfronto.com. If you hit us up because of this video, then you get 30% off on consultation.
All right, everybody, I want to thank you for tuning in. But before I go, my final thoughts is this, right? I met Walt, you know, at the dispensary I work at. What happened was he came in there with his book bag, he had his pitch, he had a good energy, and I knew who he was when he walked in. He was about his business. He went to the counter, and the gentleman working behind the counter, Arab gentleman, you know, he brushed him off, like, we got Guava and Fronto. So when Walt was leaving, I was like, nah, hold on, what happened? And he told me, but, you know, I got brushed off. I'm like, he don't care about that, I care about that. There's an event tomorrow being held by New York State Cannabis Connect. It was about 11, 12 at night. I mean, well, I knew I had to be there 10 in the morning, or at least by 9 to help set up, or whatever way I can, these my peoples. Walt was there by 9. He looked familiar. He walked up so many people I knew from various sections of my life. Walt walked up to me and was like, yo, what's good, bro? I'm here. I'm like, yo, you look familiar. He said, it's me, the dude from the dispensary last night. Yo, thanks for inviting me, man. And he started to utilize the resources of New York State Cannabis Connect. You know, and he just ended the event, him and his family ended the event in LA, invited me to the event in DC, which I showed up for because I believe in what they're doing. And in turn, he showed that he believed in me. That's why we're here right now. So I want to say thank you for coming, gentlemen. Check out all my footage. You got King Gregory 444 on YouTube. Check me out at King_Gregory_444 on Instagram. And you got King Gregory or Gregory Headley, King Gregory parentheses on Facebook. Thank you for tuning in. Infinite love, peace, and light.